Jai Shri Ram. Hello, friends. Welcome to the Chitra Astroraj YouTube channel. As you know, that on every Tuesday, I share some part of my knowledge free of cost on Chitra Astroraj YouTube channel. Today, I'm going to discuss or tell something with a disclaimer because I'm a student of astrology. I just try to correlate the charts and trying to find out the similarities between the prominent persons in this life and if their life can be correlated from the past. That's why I had chosen this topic, and you can find out some similarities with the help of images which are on display in between Mahatma Gandhi and Narendra Modi. I don't want to endorse the party or the post represented by these two persons during their tenure or during their lifetime. Just I want to tell the people fight for their persons directly or indirectly. They don't know the person who is in front of them might be the rebirth of that person. That means I'm not saying that I am having a full proof knowledge because there are so many people who can take you into conflict or courts or somewhere like that. But the knowledge, again, I am sharing with a disclaimer this is only for the study purpose and to give insight about astrology to understand the life so that you can correlate and try to stop fighting with the people. See, the Mahatma Gandhi photo is on every domination, or you can say every note is carrying Mahatma Gandhi image. He has achieved such a beautiful thing in the life that whatever the generations we are going to have, their images will be, Mahatma Gandhi images will be on every Indian currency note until unless some situation change later on. But right now, since India started printing the currency, his photo is on every domination, or you can say on every note. But only during Narendra Modi tenure, he got an opportunity to change the currency in terms of you can say demonetization of some currencies or some notes like 2000, 1000 or reprinting of 500 notes. There I get an idea that why he only get an opportunity to reprint. Then I try to find out with the help of their respective birth charts of late Rashtrapita Mahatma Gandhi and our present Prime Minister Narendra Modi. What are their karmas and how they are going to be correlated with each other that they are crossing the path. You can see the image also, which I put it here. Every Prime Minister of India go in front of Mahatma Gandhi. That is a separate story. But see the image or the appeal, which is telling something other thing. If you can understand, then good. Otherwise, just enjoy this video as a fun sake. But I am not making this video for fun sake on YouTube because I am going to put it for a better insight. Karmas of past life can be seen from D60. You know, divisional chart D60 represent your present, past, as well as future. Or you can see your birth, past, present information, or future information if you have been blessed by the God to identify that. Otherwise, if you are in habit of just cutting the others or just making obstructions, or you can say if you are in a denial mode, then other people are whatever going to say, you will say this is wrong or something, this is not possible. It is your choice. Again, I am saying with a disclaimer, this is only for study purpose, not for conflict purpose. That means whatever has happened in our past life, whether good or bad, gets imprinted on our mind and carries forward to the next life or in the present life. If we go, this video is for past life karma, pending karma of this life, and with the help of D60 chart, I am going to explain that. This is the Mahatma Gandhi chart. Ninth house basically represent our future births, and D60 chart clearly indicate this type of information. But here, the Rashi chart, ninth lord in Rashi chart is only considered because D60 chart comes later on for dharma or karma or something, whatever way you can say. In his chart, Mahatma Gandhi chart, ninth lord in both the cases are going to be Mercury only, and Mercury is in Maheshwara Sestansha. Deity of destruction, deity of destroyer, you can say. And if something has to be destroyed, that means when in future something has to be destroyed, that is represented. And how that will be done, it has to be seen with the Rahu Ketu axis. Rahu Ketu axis always take your this present karma to the next karma. This is the axis. This basically is known as moon node, north node and south node. And moon is water. All the karmas are stored just like a memory in water memory, because water has memory, and this world or universe is full of water. Whatever the karmas are there for everybody in God's language is stored in the water only. And being Rahu Ketu are the carrier of that transformation of that information, that means they will show your karma, how you are going to perform in next birth. They also indicate how you are going to behave in this birth, but that I am not disclosing here as far as my study is concerned. But the axis gets flipped. 180-degree shift comes in terms of present and future things if you want to see. This Rahu Ketu is basically in Kantaka or Kantaka Sastamsha, that is known as throne. And this throne is going to be a stinging throne, jo aapko chubh raha hai. That means the person will born in next birth, he will be born with a Taj or with a kingdom. And that kingdom is not going to be very pleasurable, or you can say enjoyable for him. It will be stinking. The people will stink him, or he will feel the stink from that. But that is the karma of, if present case, I am taking this from the Mahatma Gandhi chart. Again, I am saying again, because it will be on YouTube, and people will just make out anything and comment about the other information without knowing what type of knowledge he or she possesses. So this is only for study purpose. From that Mahatma Gandhi chart, whatever he has done, good or bad, please don't ask that. The Jupiter itself tell in everybody if it is a retrograde, very strong pending karma of many births, and his Jupiter is basically is retrograde, and that is in Sudha. And Sudha being a nectar or honey, Sudha and Sastamsha represent being a nectar, yani amrit or honey, जिसको भी हम कहते हैं, that Sastamsha, that means he will do good work. But if Jupiter itself in the birth is retrograde, some miscommunication it took place in his life, and he will not able to fulfill the pending karmas of the previous birth. In the next life, miscommunication, Karka, being a Mercury, the native along with Jupiter will also get a retrograde Mercury. Because the present as well as the past birth karma has to be completed by the retrograde planets with a double duty. In the Narendra Modi chart case, the present Prime Minister of our country, Bharat, we call it now as Bharat. You can also call as India, but if it has given us a permission, or we can call it by both names, I would prefer to call it by Bharat because it gives us more leverages, more progress as compared to India world. So in my future videos also, I will only call that Bharata or Bharat, whatever you call it. In the Narendra Modi chart, if you see it, ascendant lord, because ascendant lord will represent in D60 chart, ascendant lord of Rashi chart will represent in D60 chart why you have taken a birth, which work has to be completed in this birth or from the previous birth. In his chart, ascendant lord of Rashi chart is basically, you can say, Mars, and Mars is in Ati Shitla Sastamsa. That means by nature, he will show. Ati Shitla means patience, or the person who does yajna and Vedic rituals in this life. And Mars being sitting in the Jupiter sign in D60, or you can say in 10th house of workplace, wherever he will work, there he will perform lot of yajna and Vedic rituals during his posting. Not only during the chief ministership, as well as in this prime ministership duration, he has inaugurated, he has performed many yajna. The most prominent being Mars, being Karka of, you can say Hanumanji, Jupiter, Mars sitting in that, he has performed the yajna or rituals of Ram Mandir at Ayodhya also. For Ayodhya also. And inauguration will also took place during his tenure only. This is the reason I am saying the people from the previous Mahatma Gandhi who are saying that they are the Mahatma Gandhi areas, but this person may itself have, I'm not saying he is, the person may itself have that characteristic or that karma, and you are fighting against him without knowing that this person is theirs only. Then what is the logic in staying in India, following the rituals and not understanding the life? Because everything has some connections, but you have to just find out. This Ati Shitla, that Rashi chart, ascendant Mars in Ati Shitla Sastamsha, that means the person will perform the yajna or Vedic rituals during his workplace, but The actual mode has to be represented by Rahu Ketu. But before coming to Rahu Ketu axis, see this Mars is sitting in Jupiter sign, and Jupiter I think is in Marut, Marut Sestamsa. This Marut Sestamsa or Jupiter is sitting in the own sign in the ascendant, and it says that head of state, head of village, in the whatever the literature is there, that he will be head. He will heading that state, village, or country. This again justifying that whatever I am saying. But it is only for understanding purpose. Again, I am saying this is not for any conflict or any court cases. This is with a disclaimer that I am only giving this knowledge those who want to learn or understand the Vedic astrology in a pure form. Now comes to Rahu Ketu axis. Rahu Ketu is with Saturn. The karma becomes more prominent for this native. 5-11 axis is very prominent, and you can say very pure, involving the trine as well as the gain. This Rahu Ketu is actually in his chart is in Praveen Sastamsha, proficient, a person who will be well versed, knowledgeable. Whatever he will take, whatever he will do proficiently. Another important thing, if I correlate, the Praveen Sastamsa indicates the one dealing with the fuels. Something, the fuel, you try to understand one who deals with the fuels. Fuel is must for burning something, to completing something, to traveling from here and there. And he's in only his tenure that India has developed a policy where petrol rates can be, or diesel rates, or petroleum rates can be fixed every day. Not previously it has been done. Similarly, from wherever we want to purchase, we will purchase. Whether crude oil is there or you can say petroleum products are there. By seeing all these things, in the last time correlating, this is not a mere coincidence that I told, as far as Mahatma Gandhi, if he has miscommunicated something, he has not properly done something in the peer group or among the friends, in the next birth, Mercury may also be a retrograde. That's why if we see it in Narendra Modi's chart, this Jupiter and Mercury both are retrograde. By correlating all these things and studying the deity, Rashi Lord, and the planet significance, and the trines, and finding out the present, past, and the future from the D60 charts, I am able to correlate. This may be my thinking, because both these persons correct date of birth or correct information or the interaction or mind interaction with them has never held. Then how can I correlate? I can only correlate with the Vedic astrology. I try to find out with the Vedic astrology, and somewhere, as far as my chart also, maybe some planets are indicating that I am going to share this information. I hope you would like this information. And again, I'm saying this is only for the knowledge or learning purpose of Vedic astrology. It is nowhere, you can say, a attack or my intention to hurt anyone's sentiments. This is only purely with a disclaimer that only for learning purpose. Jai Shri Ram.